Hello, great people. Former Governor of Abia State, Orji Uzor Kalu, and current senator representing Abia North made some assertion on Channels Television, and I'm here to kind of like give a brief analysis on one of the assertions that he made, which is that his take-home pay monthly is 14 million naira, but the shocking part of it is the 14 million naira is not enough. 14 million naira is not. So you want to compare 14 million naira in this economy, in this T-Pain's economy, that one person is collecting 14 million naira and is still saying it is not enough. Why are they being paid that high? Why is the money not enough? What is the nemesis catching up with them that make the money never to be enough? I'll be doing some kind of like brief analysis because this video, of course, won't be more than 10 minutes. So I'll be doing some analysis. But first, before I come back to give you those points as a political scientist, I think it's safe to watch the video. Let's watch the video, then come back for just a brief analysis. Let's watch the video. Watch it.
So the question here, and where I'm driving at, is the vehicle is just one part of it. Is how the political class live large at expense of the average person. When the average person in the society cannot feed, fuel prices have gone up, and they're looking to you, those of you who promised them good life, who went to them in the constituency, who said APC is the best thing that's happened to Nigeria, and you should vote for APC, and now you go to the National Assembly and they hear this amount of money that you take home as wages and salaries and emolument, and they wonder, why are these people behaving this way? You're not reflecting the average person that you are representing.
No. Sure, it depends. I'm doing my duty as a legislator in my constituency. I can never fail in my duty. And I'm sure that most senators are doing their duties in their constituencies. I can never fail in Abia North Senatorial District.
The question is, at what expense? That you are getting so much.
Getting what? From where?
You don't think that the livelihood and what it costs Nigeria
from where?
To fund the lives of those who are in government is too...
Sure. If you have told me, I will bring you the statement of my account from the Senate.
How much do you earn as a salary senator?
I earn 14 million for everything.
In a year or per month?
In a month.
In a month.
Yeah, that's but everything compulsory.
In your salary?
My salary, the overhead, the worker salary, everybody. So
you don't think that is enormous?
No, it's not.
Head. You're not the only one.
No. Let me be honest with you. Do you know this money I have to buy fuel? I have to travel to my constituency. I have to maintain constituency office. I have to sit in the constituency. It's not enough.
There you have it. 14 million naira is not enough. And hear what he said that he was doing with the money. I can't see any major tangible thing. And don't forget that Orji Uzor Kalu is a rich guy. If you watch the full interview, that particular interview, he was saying how he has business in different African countries, South Africa, Sierra Leone, and he was kind of like making us realize that he is a big businessman. Perhaps to justify that he cannot steal money because he has a corruption case at EFCC. You remember, right? So now, one major point is 14 million naira is not enough. But you expect Nigerians to cope with 70,000 naira. You see why politicians no fit die well? You see and so you see why they no fit die well. They collect 14 million. You say it's not enough. But you expect that 70,000 naira, which some states are not even paying yet, should be enough as minimum wage for Nigerians. Don't forget that 70,000, those Nigerians, they have mother, father, brother, sister, wife, and children. So you can imagine, maybe some of you watching me are in that category, or you have friends in that category. I want to read about how you are surviving. I want to read about it in the comment section. Is 70,000 naira enough for you at all? Because you can imagine that if you are a man and you are collecting 70,000 naira and you have a wife, and at least on average you have just 2 children, just imagine how you will be surviving in this economy that before T-Pain took over the mantle of leadership, The price of bread is just about 500 naira. Now, the same bread is 1,800. So that means that if you want to take bread, egg, and tea, let's do a bit of little arithmetic here. You want to take bread, egg, and tea. You buy bread 1.8, or if you want to go for cheap one, maybe you can be lucky to get for 1.5. 1.5. You buy egg for a family of 4. Let's say you want to manage. You buy 4 egg. I don't know how much is egg because I buying, but maybe one is about 200 or 250. Now, that is how much? 1.5 plus. Let's say you buy pepper, granite, all those things. Let's just say 200, which is more than. That is 2.5. You now want to buy beverage. Let's say 1,000. That is 3.5. Your salary is 70,000 naira. You want to eat one meal with your family on a budget, like a poor person. You have spent 3,500. Now imagine that you would eat, let's say, on average, 2 times a day. Your children may not be able to cope with 2 times a day. They may want their 3 square meal. But let's just say 2 times a day. That is 77,000 naira in a day. 35. That is 7,000 naira in a day. That means that your 70,000 can only guarantee your survival for 10 days. And don't forget, that 10 days, 7,000 times 10, that is 70,000 naira. And don't forget that 10 days, you must not enter transport. You must not fall sick. So if your salary can only guarantee you to feed, every other things not yet considered, accommodation, every other thing not yet considered, your salary can only guarantee you and your immediate family to feed for 10 days. What will happen to the rest 21 days? What will happen? So these guys that are already rich, Orji Uzor Kalu is an already rich guy. Why can't this guy, at least before you become a senator, you must have passed through life a bit. You must have, risen through the ranks. So you've risen through the ranks in life. You are collecting 14 million at the expense of people that are collecting 70,000. You are still saying it is not enough. Kuku carry all the money. That's the best thing. Kuku carry am. Reduce Nigerians' salary. Reduce it to 20,000 naira. May not just leave us. Maybe the chopstick. Because you can imagine, it's quite annoying. It's quite frustrating. Now imagine that you are collecting 70,000 naira and you want to be saving. You can never reach 14 million till you die. If your 70,000 naira can only take you to feed for 10 days. If you are saving, how much do you want to save? Money that's not enough. There's no way you can ever reach that 14 million. The money that he is collecting in 1 month. Some Nigerians can never have that kind of savings till they die. Yet, the money is not enough. Why? They need more money. But the people collecting 70,000 naira should always endure. The president is not, is not left out. I feel your pain. Oga, you are riding new jet. You are riding Escalade. You are living large. And you say you feel my pain. What kind of pain is that? So the thing is, you imagine, now Nigeria can't feed, can't pay electricity bill, can't pay school fees. So if you are collecting 70,000 naira and your child can't even go to university, forget it. Your child can't go to university. Your house, you have to go and be living like under the bridge because even your 70,000 naira can only feed you for 10 days. So in your house, maybe there won't be electricity because there's no money to pay for it. And that's why you see corruption everywhere. That's why you see that most Nigerians have turned to beggars. People that are doing jobs that, that are doing all these low-cadre jobs. You see that everywhere you go, they have literally turned to beggar. You enter a restaurant, the security guy is greeting you, is hailing you. From there, you go to a mall, the security guy is greeting you, is hailing you. Because why? They need tips. It is those tips that they count on to survive. So in such an economy, somebody is collecting 14 million. They beru alone. When will our politicians ever have the fear of God? Maybe you say you are rich. Is he not Don Jazzy? Don Jazzy is not as old as you. He donated 100 million, right, You that you are forming rich guy, you have been a governor, which you have allegedly stolen according to the accusation that they are leveling against you. Now, you are a senator, a returning senator for that matter. They call themselves ranking if you are returning. A ranking senator. Still, you are still saying the 14 million is not enough. What happened to the profit from your investment? Must you make Nigeria? Make this guy they help Nigerians small. Make they get mercy small. Because at the end of the day, vanity upon vanity, all is vanity. But one thing I can tell you is that the poverty that they have created is what is making them not to have peace of mind. You see that I said that if he goes to his constituency, he will spend money, he will do this, he will do that. That the money is not even enough. Do you know why? Too many people depend on them. Everybody that sees them want to collect money. If he goes to his constituency, area boys will come, market women will come, mechanic association leader will come. Everybody is expecting them to drop something. So that means that the poverty that they have created, for instance, a former governor, when Nigeria just returned to democracy from 1999 to 2007, a former governor is not having peace of mind in 2024. Reason why? The poverty that they have created, the inequality that they have created is now catching up with them as a nemesis in such a way that no matter how much you give to them, no matter how much they have, one thing is missing: peace of mind. Because you know what? A lot of people is depending on them. Too many people is depending. So the money is never enough. So why don't you create a level of equality, even if people can't live large as you? At least create electricity, create a prosperous economy, create jobs for the people. Then you can begin to have some peace of mind. But so long as you guys are increasing the level of hardship and poverty, there's no way you guys can know peace, because people will keep trooping to you. So politicians should begin to please have mercy and let the poor breathe. Don't suffocate them. You are suffocating us. What have we done to you? 14 million is still not enough. Kuku carry all the money, carry everything. My people, that's why you need to subscribe to this channel if you are here to. I try to kind of like bring you all these analyses of happenings in the polity as a political scientist. I remain myself, Dr. Omoshola Deji, and of course your friend Deji is a political scientist and public affairs analyst with a PhD in political science, and this is where we make it happen on Politics with Omoshola Deji. So do well to subscribe, do well to like my videos, do well to share, and let's always analyze politics and happenings in the polity together. I look forward to your comment in the comment section. Till I come your way. Of course, I'm not always far from you. You know how we roll. I love you all, sincerely.